Ronnie, the Seahawks are 4.5 point favorites on Sunday. The over-under is 45.5. That is pretty low among all Super Bowls. Tim, what did you say? It's the ninth lowest over-under in the history of the Super Bowl. How do
Yes.
you see this shaking down, Ron? A lot of people think this is going to be a defensive struggle, and the money seems to be on Seattle. How do you see it?
Oh, I mean, first of all, I don't know why anybody would care what I say because I'm the worst prognosticator of NFL games against the spread in the history of the world. That being said, I'm going to redeem myself this Sunday, and I think that Seattle will win relatively easily. So Seattle will cover.
Okay.
I
Well,
just
you got to pick a
I just
score, Ron. I want a score.
let's go 27-17.
All right, I am going to. So you got the under as well. You
No, that would
comfortable
be
with the
over.
under?
No, that would. Oh no, you're right. That would put me You'd put
Well,
me under by a half. Yeah, half or 1.5. Yeah, I
yeah.
guess you're right. Yep.
All right. All right. Well, I'm going to go the other way. I'm gonna take the over, and I'm going to take the New England Patriots to win this game. All right. I'm going to go New England 27, Seattle 23. So that's going to put me completely opposite of you, Ron. So
And I'll tell you what, Ricky. If you get both right, right, so you get the Patriots and it goes over, and you don't have to do anything. There's no punishment for you. But if you get them both right, I'll wear me
all
bounds
right.
again on Monday.
Oh, wow. All right. Well, something to look forward to there for me now, Ron. I don't trust Sam Darnold quite yet.
I do.
I don't know if I'm there yet. I
I
think
do.
Vrabel is such a great coach, and I don't know. Drake May, to me,
There's a
I
guy on
I
Seattle's.
like New England.
There's a guy in Seattle's team that's always open. It's going to make it a lot easier for him. Like Jackson Smith and Jigba is always open. Like I think Sam's gonna be the MVP of the game. I mean, that's not going out. That's not a big stretch because if I'm picking Seattle, I mean, generally it's the quarterback that wins the MVP. But I think Sam's gonna. I think it's gonna be his shining moment. I really do.
Well, he certainly looked, better this year in the heat of the biggest games than he did
Hmm.
last year. And if he hoists the Lombardi, that's going to silence all of the doubters because at the end of the day, it puts him in rare company, especially with back-to-back 14-win seasons, and you solidify that with a Super Bowl championship. It elevates Sam Darnold, to the elite tier of NFL quarterbacks, and he very well may do it, Ron. But Drake May was second in that MVP race for a reason. His passer rating was 109. He's mobile, he's accurate, and I think he's made of the right stuff. And again, I can't say enough about Mike Vrabel and the job that he's done there. If they're able to win it, you can just go ahead and mark this down. You already can, but if they win the Super Bowl, you can really mark this down as one of the all-time best coaching jobs that anybody's done. We saw Kurt Signetti. It took him 2 seasons to do it in college to win the championship this year. But if Vrabel comes in and takes a 4-13 New England team to a 14-3 season and then 3 more playoff wins, that's going to be one of the more remarkable things we've seen in the NFL ever. But Ron, a lot of people look at this game and they say, it's not very inspiring. I mean, if you're looking for a marquee matchup, I don't know. I mean, the New England Patriots have a lot of name value, but again, this is not the Belichick and Brady and Gronk era. You look at this game, does it leave you just a little bit flat in terms of what you would ordinarily expect the storyline to be around a Super Bowl?
Not really, man. I mean, it's still football, and these are the two teams that have battled through the season and went through the playoff brackets, and they're the ones standing. And I mean, like just because you don't have, I mean, Brady wasn't Brady in his first Super Bowl, right? So no, man, I'm looking forward to this. Now, is it going to turn out to be the greatest Super Bowl ever? Don't know. Is it going to be the most boring Super Bowl? I don't know. I mean, gosh, think back however many years it was, Ricky. I was super excited for that Bears Patriots Super Bowl, and look what the final score of that game was. What was that? Gosh, how many years ago?
Well, I mean, you didn't think the Patriots were going to fucking win, did you? I mean,
no, but I didn't think
that was going to be an ass.
Yeah, but I didn't think it was going to be 54-10 or something. I don't even remember. It was a blowout. I don't know, man. It's the last football game of the year.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be nitpicky.
46,
I'm like, this is it, dude. Like,
10,
this is it. This
All
is
right,
the last
well, enjoy
football
it.
game.
Enjoy, Tim, let me bring in producer Tim. I'm so fucking disappointed in your answer. I'm bringing Tim in. Tim, can you get your dick hard over this matchup? I think it's a little uninspiring. You know, I think it's a little uninspiring. Feel free to cut that if we need to. But I mean,
question.
Look, I'm just saying this is not. I'm just saying this is not a Super Bowl that you know. It's I can't wait to see Sam Darnold and Drake Maye. Duel it out.
I have very little blood flow over this.
It's not Hollywood.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that. But shame on you. Shame on you, Ricky. I can't believe you're still doubting Sam Darnold. Really?
Yeah.
You sound like
just a little. Just a little.
Yeah.
I mean, he sold me mostly, but I still remember that Lions game. Yep. And I still remember that Rams game. And it's only been, like 12 or 13 months?
No, that's fair.
You know, I mean, and again, I like Sam Darnold. I mean, you know, if he has a 400-yard game and they win, I'll be happy for him. You know, I mean, I think it's impressive how he has rebuilt himself from a place that maybe some people couldn't have come back from psychologically. We've seen quarterbacks ruined by less. So I do have a lot of respect for that, and he very well could come out and just be aces. But in the back of my mind, I have a little more of a question about him than I do about Drake Maye.
Well, and I hear you on that, and I definitely question the Patriots. Their weak schedule.
I agree with you, Tim.
They only beat two teams. Well, three. The Bills twice with a winning record. To only have 3 wins against a team with winning records, I'm not sure. But yeah, man, no, I will say
that's a valid argument.
Yeah.
And they beat a compromised Broncos team as well.
Yeah. Jared did remind me they beat some good teams in the playoffs. But here's what I'll say, man. I will say from a betting standpoint, I'm more interested in this game than I have been in quite a while. Like, because I do think you can go either way. But I for me, it just feels like Seattle's year. I hate saying that. I'd love to see Vrabel or Mike Verbal, as he was referred to several times in the NFL awards last night, whatever her name was who introduced him. But yeah, we'll see, man. You guys got numbers? Do you do boxes? Do you do the old school boxes still?
You know, you can actually do that on the betting apps.
God.
You don't actually have to be at a party to do it.
I won several $100s doing squares the year that the Bears played the Colts. I won like 3 of the 4 the final score, and then 2 of the 3 quarter scores.
Dungy, Lovey,
and then I retired.
Hey, Ricky, I'd like to
squares.
Ricky, I'd like to backtrack real quick. I didn't get a chance to say something, but you were talking about Vrabel. So you announce where I'm from on every show. Ronnie T-shirts coming to you from Nashville, Tennessee. I am not a Titans fan. Can you imagine how these Titans fans feel right now, looking at the mess that their team is, their organization, and looking at this guy that they just said, get out of here. Get out of here. And now look what he's doing.
And everybody first guessed this. Everybody knew, apparently, other than the Titans organization, that Mike Vrabel was one of the finest head coaches in the NFL. You know, this isn't a guy got fired and then he caught some, mojo, and everybody first guessed this.
Yep.
When it happened, everybody was like, what the fuck are they doing? I tweeted about it at the time. I don't know what the problem is in Tennessee, but I can tell you it wasn't Mike Vrabel.
No. And it's not like he took over
No, I did not, but still.
It's not like he took over a team in New England that was loaded and he just, they just like, oh, look, no, he took over a team that was terrible. And within 2 years,
Terrible. Yeah.
here we are.
Belichick,
Yeah.
look at what Belichick was doing 2 years ago. I mean, forget about Mayo, but look at what Belichick couldn't do shit
Nope.
2 years ago with this. He wasn't able to turn this into anything. Mayo comes in, goes 4-13, one and done. And now you got Vrabel here who just flipped the script. And yeah, they did have a weak regular season schedule. I mean, that's a
It was
valid
still the only
criticism.
schedule they were allowed to play. The
But
only schedule they were allowed to play.
But
Here in
still,
New England,
14
they were
wins is
calling,
14 wins.
here in New England, they were calling Drake Maye a bust. They were calling him a bust. Like, what the hell? How did this happen? How did we end up with this shitty quarterback? And here he is in the Super Bowl. It really does speak to coaching. It's remarkable what Vrabel has done.
Ricky, I'm gonna put you on the spot real quick. And you might not know because I literally just thought of this, but you sometimes you surprise me. Can you think of any sport? It doesn't matter. Is it baseball, basketball, football, where a coach got fired and then immediately went to another team and just excelled? Like, I'm. Can you think of any situation like that?
I mean, in the NFL, not off the top of my head.
Right. And Cignetti doesn't count.
I mean,
right?
No,
It may
Cignetti
have
doesn't
happened,
count.
but-
No, because he left.
Yeah.
He left JMU on his own. Yeah, I'm just wondering if this has ever even happened.
In the NFL,
before.
I would really have to look. I'd really have to look into it. I'd really have to
But
look
the
into it.
like,
Bad
I'm just trying to think.
organizations do dumb things.
Yeah,
You know,
I don't know.
bad organizations do dumb things, and this is a classic example of that. We got one game left, and yes, it is the biggest one of all. And there is still time for you, my friends, to join me on Prize Picks, America's #1 fantasy sports app, and take your opportunity to not only enjoy the game, have some dip, hang out with your friends, throw a few drinks back, whatever you're doing. How about win some money as well? And it's so easy at Prize Picks to do that, and I'm going to make it the easiest it can possibly be for you today. Simply download the app and use my code Ricky when you sign up. When you do that, all you got to do at that point is play one $5 lineup, and you're going to get $50 deposited into your account in free lineups. Just use my code Ricky and play one $5 lineup. You'll get $50 on the house with which you can start to build your Prize Picks bankroll. And what better time to do it than on the biggest Sunday of them all? And I'm going to advise you to get in on the big game discount. The max discount for this one is Drake Maye, 0.5 yards. Will he have more or will he have less? I'm going to say take the Drake Maye max discount and go more, as I have done with one of my lineups. The other lineup here that I have, we talked about it. I've got a double shot of Cooper Kupp and a little bit of Stevenson there from New England. I'm going more on Cooper Kupp's receptions, on his yardage, and on Stevenson's yardage in the game. Everybody thinks this is going to be a low-scoring game. I'm going to zig when they zag. I think this game is going to be maybe not a shootout, but I don't think it's going to be the defensive struggle that everybody is predicting. So take that $50 in free lineups and do with it as you will. But here's my advice if you need a little bit of inspiration at Prize Picks, where it is good to be right. And it would be right in this moment for you to subscribe to the Ricky Cobb Show on YouTube. I can think of nothing more right now. It's the opposite of Justin Herbert getting an MVP vote, frankly, when you really look at it logically. Subscribe to the show and then get in there and just start dropping likes. Just start dropping likes everywhere, would you? And leave some comments as well, because we do appreciate the comments and we do reflect upon them on the show. And, you know, this is a community, is what it is. We're regular people who have found ourselves in the rather irregular position of having a show, and we want other regular folks just like us to come along. If you like to laugh, if you like sports, if you enjoy a little bit of nostalgia and, I don't know, shaking your head at the weirdness of the world, we just might be the show for you. So subscribe to the Ricky Cobb Show on YouTube.